Good afternoon, everyone. I don't know why I started off so loud. I really didn't need to yell, though. Why do I yell in the beginning? I think I yell in the beginning to like try and like get the energy up, but we have enough. Oh, we have enough energy. Too much, in fact. Let's go ahead and listen to this band, the Screaming Blue Messiahs. We're gonna listen to this track here. Jesus Chrysler drives a Dodge, which is it's funny. This was suggested to me by Richard. So Richard, thank you so much for the suggestion. I have never heard of the band. This is off their album Bikini Red, 1987. I don't know a thing about them, but we're going to give it a listen. We're going to talk about it after. Let's go ahead and get in this vehicle. Let Jesus take the wheel in almost the most literal sense. Here we go. Really took that wheel.
I saw a big flag. It was a star-spangled banner. It was blowing in the wind, like it didn't matter. Jesus Christ will drive a Dodge.
Interesting guitar back there.
Driving on the wages of sin.
Very discordant.
Went past the semi, sideswiped the semi. Must have been all slick. Must have been a shower. Jesus Christ, it drives a Dodge. Dodging on the wages of sin.
Really interesting groove too. Nice drumming. The guitars create this really interesting effect sonically. So empty now. Is that Adrian Belew back there? It almost has like this punky kind of technique in the guitar.
Jesus Christ drives a Dodge, and the Virgin Mary's in a travel lodge, counting on the wages of sin. Counting on the wages. Come on up, move. Counting her peanuts. Counting on the wages of sin.
What? Okay. I have a question. I need some help on this one. I need, because I don't have an answer for you. I need an answer from you. The drum beat in here. And the way that the drummer's playing, let me use some names. Let's go ahead and give credit where it is due. Kenny Harris on the drums, really fantastic drumming. I really love the energy, the pacing of that, just that constant like onslaught on the snare and like I don't know that drive that it has. I know for a fact that that drum beat has a particular name, or at least it's attributed to a certain genre of music. But I have no idea what the name of that type of beat is or what genre like you would find that in. I feel like I'm just trying to figure out for myself. I enjoy the song. I'm just kind of stuck on this. Like I've heard it in other songs before. Is it kind of like a rockabilly kind of sound? I don't know if I'm leaning in the wrong direction or not. But I really liked that groove, and especially the part and plays in this song rhythmically, and like especially with the guitar work in here. The guitar is going to be played by the lead vocalist, who's going to be Bill Carter. The guitar, in some facets, almost played like a slightly punkish Adrian Belew, because you had those really interesting sound effects from growls and the strings tearing and some of the chugging in there. Like there was some really interesting kind of sonic tonalities in the guitar that I thought were just sounded really great in here and really made it stand out very uniquely amongst the music. And it was just very cool to listen to, especially alongside that specific kind of driving beat. I thought it kind of gave this song. Obviously, this came out before, I think, right? I don't know. This probably came out before, but for some reason, the music kind of reminded me of like Les Claypool and like Primus in some ways. And I can't exactly explain that. Obviously, it's not silly, or at least presented in a silly way, like you would hear a lot of that music. But I'm getting a kind of similar feel to it. But this was a really cool sound that the band has. It's at least to me, it sounds very unique, especially because of Bill Carter on the guitar there. I like that a lot, and you can really tell how much space the guitar's filling in that space where the guitar drops out, and you're just left with him singing and the drum beat just pounding on. And speaking of that drum beat, I like the extra snares that were in some cases hidden there. That was a really nice track. I saw a big flag. It was the Star Spangled Banner. It was blowing in the wind like it didn't matter. Jesus Chrysler drives a Dodge, drives it on the wages of sin. When past a semi, sideswiped a semi, must have been all sick, must have been a shower. Jesus Chrysler drives a Dodge, drives it on the wages of sin. Good men cry, bad men lie. I could have had my fun in 1939. We make love, or we can make love. We can make love in an hour's time. I went to the war, but the war was won. I went to the peace, but the peace was gone. I went back home, but my home was wrong, and the Virgin Mary was carrying on. I'm not 100% sure at all what the song is about, but I feel like in those lines we just read, he feels like he was born in the wrong time, or that perhaps every time he's ready for something, that time has passed, so he's just at odds with timing. And then the title of the track, and Jesus Chrysler drives a Dodge, drives it on the wages of sin, like Jesus is driving / controlling everything, and he gets gasoline in a sense metaphorically on the wages of sin, because that's what kind of keeps him going in a way. I think that's what we're kind of getting towards, but I have truly no idea. Now I could have had my fun in 1939. 1939. I gotta tell you, don't know what happened. I know World War II obviously is like, what event specifically happened in 1939 that he's saying now I could have had my fun? Is he just saying like he's maybe in some ways predisposed to violence and he could have gone to war, and I don't like, or maybe showed some patriotism like, I don't know exactly where we're getting at, but he's getting somewhere. The track was good though. Let me know what you guys thought of it in the comments down below. You can follow me over on Twitter. You can support the channel on Patreon. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you stopping by. I'll see you guys later. Bye guys.